Hey, what's up, guys? CJ here, and today we're taking a virtual trip across the globe to two of the most amazing destinations out there, Australia and New Zealand. These two countries are packed with adventure, unique cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and honestly, way too much to cover in just one video. But I'm going to try my best to give you a taste of what makes Australia and New Zealand such an epic place to visit. First stop, the land down under. Now, I know the first thing that probably pops into your head are kangaroos and koalas, right? But there's way more going on here than just cute animals. Australia got everything from vibrant cities to scenery, beaches, and dense rainforest. And speaking of rainforest, let's talk about Karunda. In Karunda, you'll find a stunning rainforest that you can view from above on the Sky Rail Rainforest Cableway. Imagine gliding over a sea of green, taking in views of ancient trees and waterfalls below. It's not just peaceful, it's absolutely breathtaking. A must do if you ever visit Australia. I mean, can you imagine just hovering over all that lush rainforest? But if you're more of a water person, don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's talk about the Great Barrier Reef. It's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world and the largest coral reef system on the planet. You can snorkel, dive, or even take a scenic flight over it. It's like sleeping into another world with tropical fish, vibrant corals, and maybe even a sea turtle or two. Alright, enough of the underwater world. Let's get back to the city because Australia's got some iconic landmarks you can't miss. Of course, we can't talk about Australia without mentioning the Sydney Opera House. This architectural masterpiece with those famous white sails that seem to be floating on the water is stunning. Whether you catch a show, do a backstage tour, or just hang out around Sydney Harbour, it's a beautiful spot and totally Instagram worthy. Okay, switching gears now, let's hop over to New Zealand. These landscapes are like nothing you've ever seen. In fact, if you've ever watched The Lord of the Rings, you've already seen some of the scenery. New Zealand is like a fantasy world brought to life with towering mountains, deep forges, and lush valleys. But the real magic is in the culture, especially with indigenous Maori people. The Maori are the indigenous people of New Zealand with rich history and unique traditions. If you're lucky enough to visit a Maori tribe or village, you can experience the haka dance, taste traditional foods, and learn about some really cool legends. It's an amazing way to connect with the spirit of New Zealand. Speaking of the Maori, here's a place where you can dive even deeper into its cultures, and it's got a unique twist. The Waka Thermal Village, located in Rotorua, sits on a geothermal land, so you'll see hot springs bubbling and even geysers shooting up. The Maori people here have lived on this land for generations, using the natural geothermal energy for cooking, bathing, and heating. It's such a unique spot, and you get to see how people live so harmoniously with nature. Okay, for my sports fans, you won't want to miss this one. New Zealand has a legendary team that's known all over the world. It's called the All Blacks rugby team. The All Blacks rugby team is a huge deal in New Zealand. Not only are they incredible players, but they also perform the haka before each game. This traditional Maori war dance is an intense showing strength, unity, and spirit. If you're a sports fan, watching the All Blacks in action is a bucket list experience. Alright, let's finish with something a little wild. New Zealand has this fun, quirky activity that you won't find anywhere else, ever. Heard of Zorb? Zorb is this crazy thing where you get inside a giant inflatable ball and roll down a hill. It sounds a little nuts, right? But it's a ton of fun, and you'll be laughing the whole way down. Perfect for the adrenaline junkies out there. Also, during the winter times, they'll throw hot water in there, so that way you don't get cold while going down. And in the summer, they'll put cold water in the ball, so that way you're not too hot. So there you have it. A taste of what Australia and New Zealand have to offer. From stunning Sydney Opera House to the heart-pumping Zorb ride, these two countries are packed with unforgettable experiences thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this little tour, make sure to hit that button and subscribe for more travel tips and fun facts. And if you've been to Australia or New Zealand, drop a comment below and let us know your favorite spots. Catch you on the next adventure.